Greetings, YouTube. I have spoken about the TSA, the Transportation Security Authority, in the past. And they are once again in the news. And once again, it isn't good news. It seems that they've placed a woman onto the no-fly list. Now, she flew in February without difficulty, but in June, they put a new policy in place. And this policy was called... where is it? The Secure Flight Program, which is supposed to make people safer because there's going to have a list of these special people that can't fly. And it shouldn't come as a shock that, there are actually people on the no-fly list, because the TSA, along with the Department of Homeland Security, have put over 1 million Americans on a suspected terrorist list. One that no one's allowed to look at. Which is, of course, absurd. That would mean that there would be 1 out of every 300 U.S. citizens was a suspected terrorist. Which is just dumb. And a really good indication that both the Department of Homeland Security and the TSA are pointless agencies. Now, what the really amazing part of this whole thing isn't just that this woman is on a no-fly list. It's the fact that this woman is 6 years old. Yeah, she's in first grade. Obviously, the Teletubbies have been feeding her information in code. Maybe they've told her how you can make explosives out of Play-Doh. Now, the family has attempted to contact the Department of Homeland Security to have this fixed. And they've been told that they can't fix this. They also, of course, been told no reason why their 6-year-old daughter is on the list. But they did have a nice quote. The watch lists are an important layer of security to prevent individuals with known or suspected ties to terror flying, a TSA spokesman, Fox. Suspected ties to terrorism. She's 6!
Now, people in Congress are always talking about cutting wasteful spending. Mostly it's the Republicans talking about wanting to cut Democrat spending, and Democrats talking about wanting cutting Republican spending. And no one talks about cutting military spending. And that's where the real money is, folks. But if either of the people on the side of that aisle would like to cut some spending, I recommend cutting the spending that we put into the TSA and the DHS. I say we get rid of both of these agencies, throw them out the window. Because they've proved time and time again that they are useless and stupid. And this is just the latest example. They put a 6-year-old on a no-fly list. Now right now it's funny, but you can't get her off this list. So what happens in 10 years from now when she's 16 and wants to go somewhere and she can't? Or when she's 26 and would like to get a job in England and can't get there unless she gets on a boat? Or will they block the borders for her by then as well? Now, statistically, she could live to be 90. Alright? According to actuary charts. And with modern technology, she could easily live to 96, another 90 years. So has the Department of Homeland Security and the TSA just decided to ruin the next 90 years of a U.S. citizen's life because they're dumb? I'm just flabbergasted at this. Oh, I shouldn't be flabbergasted at this. This is the TSA, a group that hires basically anyone that can fill in an application while holding a pencil in their hand and gives them the job of screening our borders through the airports and make us secure. Except we're not secure at all. We're not secure because they do things like put 6-year-olds on no-fly lists.